The incidents of fire tragedies that have schools in the country in the past have often sparked calls for measures to avert a recurrence and the resultant wanton loss of lives. These measures informed regulations put in place to ensure safety of learners in boarding schools. But as Aaron Marie reports, these regulations seem not to have been adhered to, given circumstances under which fatalities have occurred in recent tragedies.
The cycle of fires in school in Kenya highlights systemic failures in ensuring student safety.
The problem that we are witnessing is a case where nobody takes seriously those regulations.
The Ministry of Education has introduced a safety standard manual for schools, mandating adequate emergency exits.
Dormitory construction. That a dormitory cannot be constructed without ample ventilation. That the windows should be wide enough.
Regular fire drills and disaster preparedness plans. However, compliance is often superficial, with many schools adhering to those guidelines only during inspections.
Very punitive conditions like now. We have grills, we have, dormitories are locked, So which means in the event of emergency, there is no room to escape.
After the Hillside and Arusha Academy tragedy in September 2024 that claimed 21 lives, the Ministry of Education promised nationwide inspection to address safety gaps.
The Section 64 of the Basic Education Act, which is the Education Standards and Quality Assurance Council, which is an independent and professional council, which should be helping the minister himself to understand what could be the dangers.
And the subsequent report faulted several boarding schools. The Kenguli report, for instance, called for stronger counselling system and improved dormitory safety. Yet, here we are.
Nobody is ensuring that they are enforced. You'd be asking yourself, what happened after the Endarasha? 2 years on, the parents are still struggling even just to get to understand what really happened.
Notably, the incident disproportionately affect girls' boarding schools.
You would hardly find these problems, this kind of system in boys' schools. I remember in our high school, our dormitory, actually, the doors were open 24 hours.
Experts argue that while discipline is crucial, confinement measures can endanger students during emergencies.
There has to be a more gender and girl-sensitive ways of protecting them, where you balance between discipline and also safety and security for them.
If only the safety regulations were adhered to, such grief could have been averted. Reporting for Easy Friday, I'm Aaron Marie.